but I think to start the episode off, we're going to go knock down all of these trees. Let's just hope I don't get bit on the ass again. Alright, come on buddy, you're a bit slow to the party. Alright, got a bit of fortification going down here. That ain't going to stop us. I don't even think he knows we're there. Oh, what the hell, I'm stuck. Can't even jump. Can't move. Well, this is a bit awkward. What's up, survivors? I'm NaturalBorn, and welcome to episode 22 of our Random Gen Let's Play. Now, first and foremost, as always, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone for all of the support on all of the videos. You guys are the real MVPs. Now, for today's episode, being the day before Horde Night, ideally I'd like to go get more iron, but I like to usually have a couple of days up my sleeve before we do that, so then I can spend a whole day mining. So I think for today's video, we're going to stay true to our roots, and we're going to loot as many houses in the town as possible. We're also going to harvest up all these trees and get them replanted. As we do a bit of looting in this episode, I want to take some time to talk to you guys about a lot of the plans I've got. I also want to show you guys how I loot as well. How you live by the way of the hoarder. So we're going to keep this iron cooking up. Pretty sure this one's bone dry. We should be looking pretty good for food and water. So, the main things that we're going to want to bring with us today is our wrench, and we'll keep the frames there. Now, knowing that it's 2 days before our Horde Night, I know that there's always the possibility that we're going to run into dogs today, and that is something we do not want. So we're going to have to be on guard for that, but I think to start the episode off, we're going to go knock down all of these trees and then replant them all. Let's just hope I don't get bit on the ass again. Alright, and that should be the last tree. Now how we looking? 2.5 stacks of wood, looking good. So we're going to replant all of these seeds, and then we're going to get into the episode. Alright, I think that should be enough seeds planted for now. So we're going to go drop these seeds back off at base, and then we're going to head into town, and we're going to start looting the houses. But we're going to do it like a professional hoarder. We're going to be pulling every inch of the house apart to collect every single resource possible. Now I'm hoping by the time we get back, the last of this iron will be cooked up, and we can make some final upgrades to the base. Because yeah, as I mentioned in the last episode, I hadn't really thought that a lot of the base is actually made out of wood, and yeah, if a cop explodes on that, we are pretty screwed. So I'd like to get that to iron. And something else that we need is, after Horde Night, I want to jump on the mini bike and I want to finally have a really good look at the map. I want to see if we can find a desert biome, but most importantly, I want to open up as many traders as possible. So I think it's time that we finally start doing some trading. Alright, now I know we've looted these houses, but so we're just going to move probably into the next block and start there. And when I say the way of the hoarder, I mean we're going to wrench everything possible in the house. We're going to tear down all the curtains, the blinds, everything. So I think even this block right here will be perfect to start. And like I said, I want to wrench every single car that we come across to get any extra gas that we can, engines, batteries, all of that good stuff. So yeah, we're going to be having a pretty chilled day today before we get ready for the Horde tomorrow. And as I'd mentioned in the last episode, I wasn't too sure if I wanted to rebuild, or not necessarily rebuild, but upgrade the Iron Fortress to concrete. And I honestly think that before I even should consider that, we should be defending the Iron Fortress. So that's not even an option at the moment. But yeah, so we're going to get into houses. We're going to pull everything apart, get as much electrical parts and components, scrap plastics, and mechanical parts as possible. We're going to be looking for a bunch of wrenches, food, just pretty much everything and anything that we can. Zombies everywhere here. So yeah, today we'll be putting down a lot of drop boxes. Obviously, we're not going to be able to take everything with us, but it'll be there for when we need it. And I'd like to level our scavenging so we can finally get our quality Joe up. And then we'll be able to find a lot better loot, a lot easier. Oh, puffer jacket, always good. Alright, come on, buddy. You're a bit slow to the party. And gunpowder. Alright. Yeah, but like I said, we're going to be looting everything. And we will be taking everything. So yeah, we're going to end up with a lot of drop boxes by the end of this episode, which is fine. Now these pipes here, can actually wrench these for electrical parts as well. So there's one electrical part. And yeah, the iron's going to help too, because like I said, we're not going to go out mining today. I should be, but I like to have a couple of days up my sleeve when I go mining. Actually, it'd be a pretty boring episode. So something else we can wrench are these lights too. Now, because electrical parts and components are so easy to get in this game, and on top of that, there's multiple towns in this world, we can sell a lot of these parts here. So those there, 64 dukes, it's not a lot, but like I said, we've got a lot of different things that we will be selling to level up our bartering, because you can see level 1 there. And as we looked at in the last episode, I think it was 240 dukes for 500 cotton. Well, if your bartering's maxed out, then it's about 970 dukes per 500 cotton. So we're definitely going to have a lot of options. Alright, so we're going to pull this car apart too. Like I said, guys, we're going to be tearing everything apart. We're going to be building a stash to sell to the traders, because like I said, it's getting to that time where we need to start hitting up all the traders and leveling up our bartering, keeping an eye out for nail guns, augers, chainsaws, all the good stuff. Alright, so how's our inventory looking? Not too good. So I'm just going to scrap any lead and brass that we find. I know I can smelt it down for a little bit more, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. So we're going to pop down our first storage chest. Of course, we're going to have to wait for that, aren't we? We'll do it this way then. Now, normally I like to leave these in intersections, but I think for now we're just going to plant that right in the middle of the road. Nice and easy to find. And I'd actually keep the iron, mechanical parts, and electrical parts on us, because we are going to be finding multiple of these. And we can come back for that gas. But yeah, hopefully we can find some more wrenches too. Hopefully we can find some gas barrels. Now you can make gas, and I think it's with cornmeal and murky water, but you don't get a lot for doing it that way. Now ideally we want to be getting to the desert biome. And in the desert, obviously we can find oil shell, and oil shell just gives you an insane amount of gas. Alright, so I'm going to wrench this too. Alright, is there anything up there? I don't think there is. No, it should be alright. Alright, how are we looking now? So we've got 23 electrical parts, 147 dukes. I can't remember if you get brass off these or not. Might actually be the brass coloured lights. So that's all good. Alright, got a bit of fortification going down here. But that ain't going to stop us. Oh, shorts. Do we actually need these? Oh, no. We've got some shorts, so we're just going to scrap this stuff for now. And like I said, we're collecting everything. So, every bit of cloth we can from the house, every bit of leather. You can even whack these, get yourself some paper. Then we're going to go through and we're going to wrench all of the lights. But yeah, you guys will be able to see how I usually loot POIs. Pull this TV apart here. Might as well grab this light too. Can even wrench this bed here. And then we can knock out these curtains for a bit of cloth too. And this is usually how, we can even take that with us. This is usually how I'd go about looting a POI, is I'll pretty much pull every single inch of it apart to get every single resource possible. Alright, our wrenches in there. Alright, so we're going to scrap the cooking pot. We're actually going to drop the cotton, so we've got more than enough of that back at base. And might as well drink this. So yeah, this can be quite a long process, because like I said, you're pretty much getting into everything. But it's going to leave us with a lot of resources by the end of it. We actually want to take the lead with us too. Alright, I can hear someone, but I can't see them, so that is fine. Come in here, wrench this light too. And yeah, I think instead of upgrading the Iron Fortress, we need to stay true to our word, and we need to defend it. If it crumbles in the chaos, then that is fine. But we will die defending the Iron Fortress. Got another light there. Now, because there's a basement down here, there's actually a high chance that there's going to be a gun safe down here too. And I probably should, just so we don't have a wandering horde, rolling in the door, we'll just pop a couple of frames down here. And that should give us a bit of a heads up if anything shows up. Head down into the basement. Another light here. It's good too, because we're going to get a good collection of glass jars, because we do need a lot of those. So scrap that one, scrap that. Alright, so no gun safe down here. That is fine. We can still go check up in the attic. And what have we got up here? We've got a bookshelf. Is that the hunting rifle? I mean hunting knife, sorry. Oh, alright, so these here, we'll pull these apart too. like I said, we will be turning no blind eye to any resource. And this will be a bit of iron to help us upgrade at the end of the episode too. And we're going to pull this apart. Alright, I can hear a bunch of zombies out there. So I'm going to go get downstairs. See what's going on. No doubt that will be a wandering horde. Alright, they're at the back door. That's fine. We're going to get out here and deal with them. Drop all this crap off. I'll just eat that blood bag. Alright, just a small horde. It's alright, more loot for us. That Mo's not even interested. I don't even think he knows we're there. Alright, is that a bit of cat food? He's coming back. Oh, that we've got zombies that have gone through the front door. That's exactly why we put those frames in before. So we're going to help her out. And then we're going to pull that light apart too. And we've got a crawler in there. Alright, how many of them are there? Might be it. Alright, looking good. Bit of lead. Perfect. Bit of oil. We'll never say no to that. Light apart too. But yeah, this is pretty much my process of looting when I go through houses. You should pretty much pull everything apart. And yeah, there's certain items that you keep on your character. Iron, all the electrical and mechanical parts, and the rest of it can all go into a chest, but we will eat that dog food. Scrap that can. We won't worry about carrying the glass jars just yet. Now we're going to make our way to this block. Could be a good idea to check in that little wee junkyard section there. If there's any dumpsters in there, you can find duffel bags and stuff on top of the garbage piles. Oh, we got zombies in there. Right, we're going in. Come on, boys, out this way. Oh, guess I'm going in. Oh, that was the door there too. Didn't even realise. Right, undetected. I thought there would have been a crawler in here. Glad that there's not. Of course, we're going to be using a hunting knife on all of these corpses to get as much animal fat and bones as possible. Alright, so what have we got? Just going to scrape the nails too. Also just drop that. And we can even pull these apart. Get ourselves a bit of iron from that too. Crazy, half of the day is almost gone already. gotten into a house and a couple of garages so far. Alright, let's see what else we got. Jump up there, and on top of this one. Oh, there we got a desk safe. Alright, and we're full, so we're just going to scrape that and drop these. Alright, while we're here and we're loading everything, might as well break into this too. Alright, some shotgun parts, break that. Right, so there's a lot of tyres in here. I actually want to check out our skills and just see what our scavenging is sitting at. This one. Alright, so we're 2 levels off being able to get the next perk for Quality Joe. Oh, what's going on here? Am I stuck? Oh, what the hell, I'm stuck. Can't even jump. I can't move. Well, this is a bit awkward. Alright, there we go. Now I can move. It was a bit weird. Alright. Might as well grab this. If there's any other scrap metal lying around. But yeah, I'd really love to find a desert at some point, because we're going to need a lot of sand. Sand is going to be extremely important for a lot of our builds. Not just that, I'd like to get some sand smelted up so we can make up at least a stack of glass jars, because we're going to need that for making glue too. Oh, I want to pop the brass in there. Alright, we're going to get back, pull that car apart. Now, I'm hoping that we can find more wrenches, because, yeah, this wrench will not last long when you're literally pulling everything apart. Alright, so everything's pretty good in there. We know that there is a crap ton of tyres in there that we can come back for. And to save ourselves running back and forth everywhere, we're just going to pop... Oh, not down there. Oh, that looks like a tiny little chest. We're going to pick that up. Pop that down. And then pop all that crap in there too. Alright, back to looting. Yeah, we've already gotten a little bit of iron. And like I said, all of these parts will be great to sell. The mechanical parts, obviously, we'll be holding on to for crafting. We're going to need quite a lot of them to make up our cement mixes. Break these mattresses for some cotton, or some cloth, I should say. Break that for some glass. Yeah, like I said, we're just pulling everything apart. Next episode, before Horde Night, we'll just be hanging around base again and making some preparations for Horde Night. Just going to drop this crap in here. Yeah, so far 75 electrical parts, 480 dukes. So it's not too bad. I'd like to find some more mechanical parts, so hopefully we can come across some more AC units. Break these for the plastic. Alright, no wrench in there. these. Alright, still no wrench. Alright, what have we got in the basement? Do we have a gun safe in this one? Oh, got a puffer coat. Alright, we're full up on crap, so we're just going to scrap a bunch of it. Might as well scrap the pipes too. Alright, and we do. We've got a gun safe in here, so we're just going to go straight through the wall. Make this a bit quicker. Alright, we're going to break into this. Oh, is that a shotgun? I think it is. Alright, nice. So we're just going to drop the glass. We drop. We'll drop the turrets, eh? I'll find plenty more of those. And back outside. Oh, that's pretty good that we found a shotgun. We'll definitely be taking that back to base with us. So what else have we got in this area? Now, like I said, I'd like to do a bit of upgrading back at base too. We could even skip out on doing the rest of the houses for now. And maybe just aim for some cars. Grab our loot, run back to base, and then see what we can get done there. But yeah, one of the other things that I wanted to talk about is I put a poll up on the channel quite a while ago, and it was about the next game that you guys would like to see on this channel. And everyone pretty much voted for Ark Survival Evolved, which is great because I do really enjoy that game. I've put a lot of time into that game, and there's still a lot of things that I'd love to get finished in it that I haven't done before. Jesus, it's crept up on me because I'm waffling away. Alright. And, yeah, I haven't started that series yet because before I start that series, I would actually like to finish all of my tips and tricks and guides for 7 Days to Die on console, because I will still be bringing out console content, but that'll most likely just be the Let's Play. I'd like to have every other video done first, so that's all in its own playlist. Then that way I can focus more on the game that I'm playing at the time. So that Let's Play will be coming, but yeah, I just have to get a few other things out of the way first. So just take this guy out. Down like a sack of bricks. That's some black shades. We'll take those. How are we looking? Go drop some more crap off and maybe find a few more cars to pull apart. Yeah, like I said, we're really going to need the gas. Yeah, I'd like to do a lot of travelling around the map. The sooner we can find a desert, the better too. Alright, so what have we got on this block? Alright, so we'll loop up around there, we'll hit all the cars, we'll come back around to these drop chests, and then we'll take the important stuff with us back to base. But yeah, guys, for the people that do want to see the Ark Survival Evolved series, that will definitely be coming. That's another game that I have put a lot of time into before, so I know quite a lot about the game, but I still haven't done everything in the game. So that's what that series will be based on. It'll be pretty much achieving every single thing possible in the game. Taming a breeding pair, a max level breeding pair of every single dinosaur in the game, defeating all of the bosses, building a base on every map, all of that good stuff. And for the people that aren't interested in that series, then I want you to know that I will still be bringing out console content. Same with when I do get a gaming PC and I start playing the newest version of 7 Days to Die, I will still continue to bring out console content for you guys. But one of the big goals, big aims for my channel is I want to pretty much cover content on every survival game. Whether it's Let's Plays, tips and tricks, building tutorials, all of that good stuff. Alright, clean up these corpses. Alright, I'm going to eat this food. Yeah, no doubt our guy is hungry. Scrap the cans, the pipes, the radiator, and we're actually going to drop the sandwiches and the rotten flesh. Of course, there is more zombies here. Oh, bit of oil. Of course, we're hunted again. But yeah, guys, for all the years that have stuck in there and watched all of the episodes in this series, and I just want you to know that I do really appreciate it. And yeah, like I said, my big goal for this channel is I want to pretty much have content on every survival game. Alright, we just dropped a bunch of shit, which is never good, because there is a high chance that there could have been an engine or a battery. And no, just a bunch of pipes. Might as well scrap those. Oh, 526 engine. Very nice. Scrap that too. Yeah, I would eventually like to get into every single one of these houses and, like I said, well, as you've seen, pull everything apart possible. Oh, that we're already dropping shit. What's that? A spring. Drop that. Drop the feather, eh? Don't worry too much about the spring at the moment. Alright, how are we looking? Alright, so we got 4 repair kits out of that car as well, which is really good. Alright, we'll pull this one apart. Then yeah, I think it could be a good time to loop back to base. Well, loop back to the drop chest, I should say. Pick up all the good crap that we left there. And then get back to base. And start making some upgrades. Because we've found 1,200 iron just from doing this, which is really good too. 90 electrical parts as well. Scrap that. Alright, so what are we going to bring home? Bring the shotgun, the oil. Grab that. Might as well grab that engine too. Might as well grab the bones, the gas, and the jars. And I feel like the rest of that should be pretty good. Drink any water? No. Alright, on to the next drop chest. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we would have had more time to loot at least twice as many houses as that. That is all good. So we'll bring that puffer coat. Now if I can throw one more item in, we'll just go for the murky water. We can go take all. And all the gas actually. Leave that, we'll take the gas. Then yeah, we can just go along, hit all of those drop chests and take everything out. We can do it on the mini bike and load that up with stuff as well. But yeah, I'd like to get back to base, see how much of this iron's cooked up, and see what final upgrades we can make to the base. Now, I'm not too sure what I'll be doing in the next episode. We'll probably start making these gardens. Then I can just do that through the day, and then it'll be straight into the horde night. And yeah, we just got to hope no cops show up, and if they do, that they don't explode and tear right through all of this wood. Alright, garden should all be grown tomorrow as well. Get down. Actually, one thing I will do quickly. We'll run over here, and we'll see if we can take anything out of these chests too. Oh, yeah, bunch of shit came out of there, and that one is empty. Alright. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much how I go about looting houses. You just run in there with a wrench and a pickaxe, and you tear everything apart that you can. Now, oh, I actually completely forgot I made that. So here we're going to have to get some cement mixers and stuff in there. I'm just going to dump all of this. Oh, I don't need the splints anyway. We're going to dump all of this crap in here. We can sort that out through the night. Big goal right now is we want the iron. That just over a stack. How much can we pull out of here? 580. So yeah, we're going to pull that out. Grab the hammer. And just in case we do have enough iron to get all of this done, we're going to take these spikes with us too. And straight off the side. Easy as that. Alright, so we made it up to here. So yep, we're just going to keep going. I'm not even too worried about doing the spikes at the moment. Big goal is to get this bottom layer all metal. Alright, it's getting pretty close to being night time. And this is it right here. Do we have enough? Nope, we've just run out. Alright, so we're about 3 blocks short, which is fine with me. Can even, if we have time, actually I'll keep that on me. We'll start slamming these spikes back down now. Alright, and there's all our spikes back down. So yeah, now all we need to do is just get a little bit more iron, finish off all of these spikes, and the base is done. But yeah, as I mentioned, we're not going to go up to concrete. We're going to defend this base until it crumbles. So once again, in the next episode, the base will have to earn the title of the Iron Fortress. But yeah, guys, as the night begins, we're just going to do a bit of organising around base. And most likely, do a bit of bulk crafting. So yeah, we definitely didn't get much mechanical parts, but yeah, a lot of electrical parts and components. So yeah, like I said, we can sell all of these to the trader. They're extremely easy to find in your world, and you do end up with a pretty crazy amount of them. And got ourselves some more glass jars, which is going to be good. But yeah, eventually we are going to need a lot, and I mean a lot, of sand. Sand is going to be one of the primary things we need for making concrete and a lot of glass jars. Alright, once again, time to do my favourite thing, which is some bulk crafting. Yeah, we're definitely getting really close now to making our steel tools. Pretty much once I hit quality 400, then I'll be pretty happy to start working on some steel tools. Yeah, I think every now and then when I've got the chance, I'll just go into town and loot as many houses as possible, pull everything apart. Could even be a good idea to do that again in the next episode, just to get a little bit of extra iron, to try finish off this base, get all these spikes upgraded. Now, I should be building some, I should be crafting some arrows to get our weapons smithing up, but I actually want to wait until we can make some iron arrowheads before I do that. Because stone arrows aren't the greatest. Definitely not the worst, but not the greatest. Grab out 2 crappy engines. Like these 2 right here. We should actually be able to craft up 2 cement mixers now. Perfect. Still leaves us with a little bit of forge for other things. I'm going to dump this. There's only so much bulk crafting that I can handle at a time. Keep the wrench on me because in the next episode, because we won't be going too far from base, there's quite a few things that I want to get done. I'd like to grab some clay. Like I said, maybe go pull apart some more cars and stuff. So the gas that we managed to collect today was 2 stacks. It's pretty good, but it's probably about half of what we're going to need for what I've got in plan. So we're definitely going to need more gas. And if I have time, I'd like to start flattening out some of this area and maybe start on some of the gardens. Oh, cement mixers are done. And of course, right as they finish, a wandering horde shows up. Right, come here, big boy. Alright, didn't get to grab that loot. It's a bit annoying. Right, where are they even from? This direction? At least that's all of them. They don't even know where I am. Pretty uneventful episode though, and I'm not going to lie, it was pretty good. No screamers, not a lot of zombies. Undetected. Alright, might even take this opportunity to check our kills. 823 kills. See Mo coming in the distance. Oh, come on, lady. Oh, she's loaded. But yeah, even if we can get our hands on some glass, some sand to make some glass jars, then our garden's going to be big enough that we will be able to craft quite a lot of cornmeal and make our own gas. But yeah, if we can get to the desert and get some oil shell, then it's definitely going to be a lot better. Alright, oh. Alright, where are these other zombies? Oh, he's on this. And crap. Alright. Is that all of them? Surely that's all of them. Alright, so what did we get? Oh, I was about to scrap those. Wouldn't even know what you'd get for scrapping them. To be honest, I wouldn't want to know. Water in there. Yeah, guys, pretty chilled episode today. Not a lot going on. I'm gonna pop these cement mixers down in here. And something I might actually do is... Yes, we got a lot of animal hide now. We're actually looking really good for animal hide. Come recipes. We need for bellows pipes. Might as well get a few bellows crafted. so we can start working at making some more forges. I think I'm going to have to collect up some clay before we can finish those, but that's alright. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today's episode. Just a nice wee short one. Like I said, in the next episode, we're going to have to do a lot more scavenging. Need more iron, more petrol. We've got to get prepped for this horde night. We've got to conquer the horde. Then yeah, it's about moving forward in the series after that. I'd love to get this base completely finished. Get our tools finished. Might as well, oh, I want to drop that. Might as well combine these up quickly. That just in time. Pop that on a hotbar, and let's get upstairs. But yeah, guys, as the sun's come up, that means our time is up. I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe for more console content. But as always, stay safe out there, survivors, and I'll see you in the next one.